Adam, why don't you like Dominique Ducharme?
Guys, I'll tell you why, Dominique Ducharme.
You nailed it.
I'll tell you
Steve.
why.
Well done.
Jeff Ducharme. Dominique Ducharme.
I know him too well.
Then why is this the hill you want
I'll tell you why Dominique Ducharme. I was right about Dominique Ducharme from game one. Habs fans said, no, you're fucking crazy. No, I was right about this guy, and you're seeing it now. Here's where the Habs are at.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a quote there?
Oh, no, I got the Petrie thing.
Oh, he's toast. Yeah.
Actually, Jesse, do you want to pull the actual Petrie
You want me to
quote?
play it?
Can you play it?
Stop calling everyone Jeff.
So here's what we got. The Montreal Canadiens currently sit in goals for per game, third last. In goals against per game, third most allowed.
Oh, I was like, hey. Oh, wait.
Power play percentage, third last. Penalty kill percentage, third last. Shots per game, 25th.
Yikes.
And Jeff Petrie, who is objectively the best player currently on the roster.
And has missed time.
But he's the best player on the roster. Jeff Petrie rules.
Him or Suzuki. He's strong.
Not this year.
Yeah.
No, it's Jeff Petrie. It's Jeff Petrie, the Warrior King. I'm stalling for time here because I should have set this up properly. But I've told you from the beginning.
He's got a mustache that screams hockey dad in 1992. You know what I mean? You picture him with the bomber jacket. You know?
Yeah, they're definitely
sipping bad coffee.
Like he's the kind of he's the kind. Here, I've got the quote here. We don't have to play the audio if you can't find it.
And chomping on.
Yeah, I don't have the audio.
He's definitely like a kid's dad who yelled at me on the other team. You know what I mean? You know how like some dads will just like yell at you and you'll be like, I don't know who you are. This is from Arpin Basu, but everybody got this quote. It's the same things over and over. We're not playing as a team. We're not playing as a group. It's like you're searching to find where people are. It seems like there's no structure out there.
That's the guillotine. He's done.
Told you Dominique Ducharme was not an NHL coach from the beginning. The Habs in the playoffs last year did not play like an NHL coach. The lineup decisions were not NHL worthy. They were not. But you have Carey Price.
Well,
you have Carey Price, man.
Well, and now though,
you ride the best goalie in the world to the finals. That is hockey. I'm willing to accept that. But can we please finally acknowledge that this guy should have never been the head coach in the first place? This is where trying to find a francophone coach all the time is going to run you into trouble. I understand that there's a cultural need for that there. But if you're going to make a change midseason like they did with Claude Julien, you better have somebody ready to go who's capable. And there are people that are capable. But Ducharme was never capable from game one.
Here's a question, because there's been a lot of discussion about, you need to have not just a French speaking coach and GM. They need to be francophone, right?
Yeah. Well, they've just changed that. Jeff Gordon is not.
He's not the GM though.
Yeah, but he is.
He's the acting GM at the moment.
Yeah, but he's the kind of whoever the GM is. It's still Jeff Gordon's team. So no. Listen, it's the way around it.
So there's an argument to the coach or the GM. Mm-hmm. I don't understand why it has to be both. Like, do you see how super limiting that is? It's limiting if you do it at one position, but I understand the cultural importance of it.
Absolutely.
To do it at both, boy,
you are eliminating good prospects, people. Like you're eliminating good potential people, and so that you do run into problems with that. I'm not saying that there aren't talented candidates. There are, but if you're going to make a change mid-season, it makes it really hard for the Canadiens. Ergo, you end up with Dominique Ducharme. Let me throw this at you. Jason Spezza would be the leading scorer on the Habs roster working on it.
No.
Yes.
That's
goals?
Not good.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
This team was in the Stanley Cup Finals 6 months ago. They've had injuries. They've had COVID protocol. I know Carey Price has been out. I know what you're going to DM me, guys. I know. Yeah. But you watch this Montreal team. They are uninspired. They are unstructured, and they are un-Montreal.
To me, the most concerning part of all of it is the kids do not really appear to be taking a step forward.
Of course not, because they don't have a good leader.
Yeah, Romanov, I've heard good things. It's not like I can watch every game. But
no, Romanov's a top five defenseman in the league first game.
Oh God, who said that?
Mark Bergevin. Now, I didn't say that, but it was like, this Romanov kid, boy, he's going to change hockey.
Right.
Now they can't even get him in the lineup sometimes.
It's been a struggle with Caulfield. Suzuki is not doing as hot without Deneau.
And here,
But this was supposed to be the big thing. Like, okay, they're going to struggle this year.
but not like this.
Well, but not like this. And don't worry, you'll be able to watch the kids. Like, so that I had a conversation with Berkshire because some people were making jokes about like, oh, how do you cover bad teams? And I'm like, why is everyone looking at me? Oh, because I did it for a decade, right? So I was like, well, you focus on the kids, and nothing's going right for any of them.
No.
It's a bad time.
Well, and think about this. It's the worst start, objectively, by any metric in Montreal Canadiens history through 30 games.
Really?
It's the worst start in Montreal Canadiens history. And I understand
It's not good.
that not every year is going to be good, especially in the salary cap era. You're going to have retool years. Weber's out, Price is out, for sure. I get it. But
We knew Weber was out a long time ago.
yeah, we did. But the thing for me is that, yes, they never had a contingency plan. Julian brought that up in one of the first game overs. He said, you had, I think it was Julian or it was Andrew, one of the two of them said, you knew that the clock was ticking on Weber and you did nothing to fix it.
See,
And-
I don't
and-
even know if it was nothing. Like, they got David Savard, and
No, I'm talking about pre-David Savard. You had 5 years to draft and develop somebody, and you didn't.
Oh,
Well,
Like-
Romanov was supposed to be the guy.
on the left.
Yeah.
And so this is the
They
thing.
just don't have enough.
If this franchise was overperforming expectations, heck, if Nick Suzuki was having a banner year, it's a different conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not that they're bad. And you said it a little bit earlier, it's how they're bad.
I still can't believe they made the Stanley Cup final. I
I'm
can't believe
honestly,
Hockey, you can go on a run.
it.
you
It's
can.
crazy.
it ruins my day every now and then. Like, I'm serious. Like,
You just think about it.
Mhm.
It's unbelievable.
I look at the standings right now, and I'm like, I really am never gonna forgive the Toronto Maple Leafs. I really, I cannot fucking believe they didn't make it till at least the third round.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
then Winnipeg and Vegas fans should feel the same.
Oh yeah, they should also feel the same.
And they don't.
That has
but they
the
should.
Toronto
they
Maple
don't because no Vegas fans should. When the Jets weren't good,
Yeah.
they weren't good. The Leafs would have killed them. And holy shit,
In Vegas, they collapsed on themselves. They didn't
Yeah.
have enough.
they were. I streamed those games. I was mad at Vegas watching it, not because I wanted the Habs to lose, but because I wanted to watch an entertaining hockey game.
Yeah.
They were like they were imposters.
They were dead.
Chandler Stevenson going out shouldn't destroy your entire lineup.
Nope.
But then he came back.
Yeah,
That's what everyone said is, oh man, just you wait. And then he came back and nothing changed.
nothing helped.
Apparently, Montreal has not, or Jeff Gorton has not reached out to any of the potential GM candidates yet. They have not figured out who the next head coach is going to be. And although this is exciting, 3 of the people on the list are women.
Yeah.
For
That's
GM.
That was a
very
great
cool.
That's
note,
nice
yeah.
to hear. Finally.
Chris
Here's-
CJ keeps making the point that it's a perfect position for somebody to learn on a job because you have Jeff Gorton. Like
Yeah.
if you need
Yeah.
this, if you want to do something really adventurous and put a woman in that role, like this is the perfect situation.
Or someone younger.
Is
Someone young,
But
yeah.
is Montreal the market to do it in? That would be, if Jeff Gorton plays if excuse the Toronto reference here, but Masai Ujiri is the GM of the Raptors, even though he's the president, right? We have Bobby Webster, I think, but
I think so.
Yeah, we did this. We did this.
Yeah.
We did this
but
on the day.
I am concerned. I am concerned about Montreal's a tough market. It's a tough one to become a learner GM in.
Bobby
It is.
Webster was the GM of the Raptors for at least a year before I knew he was.
Right.
He still is.
And he still is.
Give-
Here, you want to do a little quick thing? 22 games Cole Caulfield has played in the NHL this year. How many goals?
2.
1.
Ooh, that's not good.
That's tough.
Fits right in the Oilers' depth.
Damn.
Here's
How
the thing,
dare
though.
you.
Oh, I want to give Montreal credit, except for Stephon Waite, who was an idiot this week on Montreal radio. Did you hear this?
No.
No,
French radio.
you're really tapped into Montreal.
I am now. Yeah, I fucking love this. I love the French side of it. So he goes on the radio and I guess he was the goaltending coach for a bit, and then he was fired. And then he said,
that was a couple years ago, wasn't
he said that the coaches all used to get together and joke about Jonathan Drouin and say, I wonder if there's a provision in his deal that says he's not allowed to score. And
Oh, God.
and you just kind of go, after what Drouin went through, you go, this fucking bum, right? Like, come on. Bullshit thing.
as an adult, I love referring to people as a fucking bum.
That's a bum move. That's a bum move. You're bum, right?
yes.
We might even call you a smelly bum. But I like just not cool, man. But also, I want to say this. I want to
wild shit on the radio in Montreal.
Yeah, I want to give fans in Montreal huge credit though, and I want to compare and contrast this to what happened last night in Edmonton. We said the Oilers will be fine; they'll be fine. Mm-hmm. Oiler fan team is still in the playoffs, still in a wild card spot as of this morning. Oiler fan throws a jersey on the ice.
I forgot that even happened.
Like, stop it.
But that also means they're going to go on a winning streak because every team that has a jersey thrown on the ice turns out to be
maybe that's why they did it. Yeah.
Vancouver Canucks. What are they? 5-0.
5-0.
Bruce Boudreau.
It's incredible.
It's not him.
It's the jersey.
It's a jersey.
The jersey is good luck.
But Canadiens fans will not accept this shit. And they just went to the final 6 months ago, and they're like, no. I love that. I love the heat's on in Montreal. Keep it up. This is bullshit. They should Montreal, even if they're not going to be in the playoffs, the expectation is they outperform what they should do. And they're not.
As a Leaf fan, I can't help but have reverence for the Montreal Canadiens. I mean, their rich history, but they also have the most fascinating fan-team relationship in all of hockey.
Without question.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
They're loyal. They're get the hell out of here. They're and like they never seem to be out of line. They always seem to be. I always see logic. Anyway,
I thought you were gonna reference a specific number, Adam, to give credit to the Montreal Canadiens fans, because right now in the National Hockey League, the Montreal Canadiens lead in home attendance.
Wow.
Their fans, despite the worst season in Montreal Canadiens history, have packed the building more than any other team. They currently average 19,891 fans. That is number one in the entire NHL. Credit to the Montreal Canadiens fans.
And they could still fit another 2,000?
Yeah, because they have the biggest building as well. It might be the United Center or them. One of the two.
I think it's the United Center, but they got the biggest one in Canada.
Yeah, second place is Tampa.